Alright, welcome back to Soda 5 Royal. And welcome back to the Daily Dose of Good News with me. Yay! Yeah, we have another 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Let's start with the bear. It has an adorable little bear cub on the picture. And I forgot to link the app again. I'm sorry. I'll remember. I have to write it down somewhere so I can remember to save it prior and then just copy and paste. Because I'm lazy like that. But I think it's just goodnews.eu, so it's manageable. I just maybe should remember. Okay, EcoWatch. EU backs landmark nature restoration law. The EU has voted in favor of legally binding targets to restore degraded natural areas. The nature restoration law is the first major piece of legislation to protect biodiversity in the EU in the last 30 years. Right, I've heard about that. I was hoping that they would vote in favor of that. Good thing. Good thing. I'm liking it. Good job, EU. Design Boom says pediatric monitoring system for low-income countries. Oh, nice. The affordable and sturdy portable health monitor Impala was developed to make pediatric healthcare in low and middle-income countries more accessible, where one system has to be able to monitor multiple patients. Ooh, good job, good job. Viz. Sometimes these publishers have strange names. Resistant biodegradable plastics made from spirulina. Okay. Scientists have developed a new type of bioplastic using only spirulina that degrades similarly to organic waste and are, on average, 10 times stronger and stiffer than previous reported spirulina bioplastics. Interesting. I hope it can get commercialized without too much extra cost, because sadly the cost factor is mainly what's stopping most companies from doing something. Okay, Euronews again. Positive parenting shields teenagers from bad behavior. When you're stressed, your hippocampus gets smaller, but it can get bigger if you're in a validating environment. A study has now proven that positive parenting protects teenagers from effects of stress on their behavior at a neurological level. Interesting. I think I'm gonna read that more in depth later for myself. Okay, African news. Ghana legalizes medical and industrial cannabis. Ghana's parliament has passed a Narcotics Control Commission bill into law that allows cannabis cultivation for industrial medical purposes with a license authorized by the Ministry of Interior. Alright? Since I don't really consume it myself, I don't really care, but good job, I guess. El Pez? There are as many intersex people as redheads. Okay. While we aren't too surprised when we run into a redhead, there's a general lack of knowledge about what intersexuality is, even in fields as crucial as endocrinology, urology, or gynecology, or certain LGBTQI plus environments. Yeah, okay, I understand why there is still that confusion. Sometimes it doesn't show. That your intersexuality doesn't show physically, I believe, if I remember correctly. So, you only can get diagnosed as intersex when you have a hormone check done or get an ultrasound or whatever. Because it's basically internally. change, but not externally. Sometimes, not always. But yeah, okay, let's hop right in and get to Sai's palace. I mean, watch more cutscenes first, but Sai's palace. We can't do anything, can we? Train?
Yep.
Futab and the chief are going to be just fine. Don't worry about them.
Yep.
I'm trying to train. Why should I be worried about Futab and the chief? I guess you won't let me.
Well then.
Yeah, let's call it a night. You're right.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party. We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives, and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves. Look. Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen. And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
if I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
Well... Come on, I would have liked another option. Like, alright, then report me and give me the money. Or I'll take half. Something like that. Something like that. Why is it just... okay. Only if we get caught.
I hope you understand the situation you're in. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves. And it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen?
That sounds so cheap, let's be honest. I didn't know it would. Oh, did I forget? I totally forgot to change scenes. I'm sorry. There we go. Not that you missed much, but sorry about that. But yeah, I didn't know it would. Sounds so cheap. Of course there would be consequences. We really didn't have a choice, so I guess.
That may have been true, but still. Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened. All I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right?
Believe in me, Daddy. I got this.
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
Oh, thank you.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
True that.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1. Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
I just realized, but wasn't this nameplate translated last time? I could have sworn that it was translated to Chief Prosecutor or something like that. Doesn't really matter, but guess there are still some things that did not get translated. Understandably so. Don't get me wrong, but
Hey,
still.
great!
can't believe how big the bounty is. We should look for the Phantom Thieves ourselves. Akechi suggested they go to this school, right? Yeah, but let's not. There's been too many mental shutdowns as it is. It'll probably be the end of us if we start sniffing around now. But 30 million yen, man. Just let me dream a little. Yo, you see the news? I had braced myself for this possibility. Actually, having a wanted notice out for us feels kinda weird. I'm not sure we're gonna get away this time. Our backs are truly against the wall now. Discussing it here won't do us any good though. Let's talk more in person. Thank you. Although, that means another cutscene.
We're wanted now. And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book? It feels so unrealistic I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura. Yeah, the enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No, because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida too?
Didn't we establish that there are only palaces for people with truly just distorted desires? So yes, we had Futaba, who isn't evil per se or bad, but had the messed up psyche. But then I would think most people with a mental disorder would have a palace. This palace structure really doesn't make any sense, but you can see the palace owner's real self in the palace, so wouldn't you know that as soon as you meet them and they are all like, "Ha ha ha, the world is mine," that they're maybe deep down pretty messed up and evil. So I don't get that question, but oh well.
Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the Fat around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal. All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly.
Guys, stop blaming each other, just blame Ryoji. I'm all for the Ryoji blame, but blaming yourself or others, except for Ryoji, is not the way to go. Okay.
Haru?
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone!
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
Didn't we lose sight of our goal? What was or is our goal? We didn't really have any. Defeat the bad. That's about it. That's all the goal I can see. So they baited us.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong, that our eyes had become clouded.
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause. I'm so irritated with myself. Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too, but still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we end this now? I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
Let the tables turn. Turntable.
Yeah, running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. We'd be dumping everything we stand for just to save our own asses.
I see.
I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it.
Yeah.
And how would that be?
Hey, it's me.
Hmm.
About me yelling earlier, being framed, and the added bounty, it all felt like such bullshit.
Oh, did it? So what did you do to Mona? Tell me. Did you ever apologize for that? No.
I lost it. I'm sorry.
Well, I know how you feel, but it still doesn't really give you the right to do it.
You too? It is confusing. We're wanted criminals now. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida. I wanted to be a phantom thief because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. It made me so happy to be depended on. Guess it all went straight to my head. I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that'd make me no different from our targets. I called them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest of shitbags. I can't even joke about it.
Good. And don't. You can still change.
You're right. I can start by changing who I am now. Thanks. I feel like I can think straight now.
You maybe start by actually apologizing and meaning it, Simona, because you've still haven't done that. You were forced to, but never said it. And we just glossed over the fact that you guys never talked it out. I'm kind of sick and tired of pointing it out, but still. How is this a functioning group if they can't even communicate with each other?
Oh, I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon. See ya.
You can apologize to everyone, but not Mona. Good. Good job. I got a message from Akachikun. He wants us to gather at LeBlanc tomorrow after school. Who does he think he is, trying to boss us around like that? Tomorrow? Oh, that's sudden. This is directly after the reward announcement. There must be a calculated reason for this too. We'll be okay, right? We'll manage. Yeah. We're going to overcome this together. Regardless, I don't want anyone disturbing our pace anymore. Let's go about this calmly. Well, see you all tomorrow.
We've reached a crucial moment. There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow.
And do nothing. Or am I allowed to do something? We can't let things end here. We need to figure out who's behind everything. Okay.
Oh, you want to do it?
Okay, let me train. I want to be a buff girl.
All right. All right. Well then.
It's dropping even further. Oh no.
An issue in which criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone. Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures, but their actions are too little, too late.
So what would you do?
The government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete. We don't have to go down with a sinking ship. We have the power to change this.
How?
Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
Dude, I know that you're a populist and that you have no idea how to do anything, but maybe give the people something to work with, not all just I am great and I'm gonna change everything. Do you really think people will fall for this? Yes, I know people will fall for this because I've played this game, but how? How do you fall for this? Be honest. Would you vote for this guy? Would you fall for his lies that he will change everything because he badmouthed the current government who apparently did not change anything? Wow, it is so easy to criticize, but changing something is even harder. Maybe give some input into how things could be different, into how things could change, and then I would consider voting you. But like this? No. No.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister. I'm definitely voting for him.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politicians seem so unreliable.
Oh.
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
Quit effing around!
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you were at your wits' end as well. She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities. However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
Huh? Really?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change her heart just for that.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would do such a thing?
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No!
They're completely rotten!
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
So that's why...
The truth will be covered up, and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
I mean... I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves. So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
Thank you, Yusuke. I was about to say... Sorry. How did he earn our trust? Just because he did not... Sorry. Believe that we killed Okumura and saw us enter, and because he's also a Persona user? Is that really the only reason why we are trusting him? Because, let's be honest here, he worked against us, didn't like the Phantom Thieves from the get-go, and now he's all like, yeah, I trust you guys. There's this bad boy that I saw in the palace who killed Okumura. Yep, totally believable.
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart. She'll be a fine warning to others not to meddle with you any further. They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption. All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
As expected from a Nijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Because of sickening human beings. Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge. And extremely personal.
Dude.
You know, doesn't he remind you of us?
In a way, sure.
Yeah, like how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're similar, Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart?
We don't really have a choice.
Thanks. I was actually rather worried there. This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Mako-chan. I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping I wouldn't have to resort to it, though. I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
Why didn't you tell us?
It was too selfish of a reason. Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out? A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
Right.
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Will you tell your sister about this? Of course not. It's just...
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Fine.
Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird?
Maybe we should follow up. Ask, hey, everything okay? Maybe it's her father's death anniversary? Something like that? But okay, yeah, it is about her sister after all.
Well, I guess that can't be helped. Regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
Oh. Jackson.
A palace? In me? Not only that, Goro Akechi? Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice? And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case? That can't be. I mean, he never said a word.
Why would he?
His attitude did change suddenly around that time. Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a phantom thief? If this is all true, I was out of the loop the entire time I led the investigation. What a joke. So you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose. That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation?
That's not all?
No. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next. Did Makoto come up with that speculation?
I don't remember.
Perhaps I'm overthinking things. Hey! You need to keep your focus. It seems you're completely worn out, but the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that?
I'm not alone.
I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct? Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded. It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet. Someone set up only to bear responsibility later. Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
Sai is slowly starting to accept the truth. I feel like my bond with Sai is growing deeper. This is one of the only Sai conversations that I can live with. Although I would say I would have preferred it at the point in time where it actually happens in the story. And not have Joker recap everything and get interrupted every time we meet somebody new who has to somehow get connected into the whole story. Like, yo, so I have this gamer kid friend who teaches me how to shoot properly. Oh, you had a gun expert somewhere, otherwise you wouldn't have survived. For no reason at all.
Alright. No, I'm jumping to conclusions. I don't believe your story yet. There's something I need to confirm with you. Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest? Tell me everything.
Okay. One of the things I really, really do not like about this setup is that everything gets spoiled. Okay, not everything, but most of it. In this case, it shows you a bit more about Sai as a character, because, hi Xerox, if you enter her palace, you know very little about her, and then you have her as this very domineering person, as we'll see in a bit. Thank you, you too. Which sure fits her outside palace persona pretty much as well. But there's this slight disconnect. So I guess getting to know her a bit through those back and forth makes sense, but I still don't like it. Especially with all that spoilage going on. What I hate more though is the chief prosecutor, let's be honest. His constant phone calls like, did you see? I managed to trick them. Oh, I'm so great. Yes, everything is working out perfectly. I don't know. If they would give me something to work with there, sure. Not in the sense that spoilery things would happen, but that they would actually say how the plan works or worked. But yeah, overall, I don't know. I'm a bit iffy. Let's leave it at that. Tell me your thoughts.
What's this favor you need? It's late already.
No, poor
We'll
baby.
be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private. Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace. I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear. A girl shouldn't say things like that. You tell her too.
Don't do that.
I thought you'd like that.
Why would I?
Ahem. Also, I may be overthinking it, but my voice... Ow! Same as always. Let me finish first! There's something else we want you to look into.
Yeah. Now for today's train news. Okay, in this case... Yeah, this is the only case where I understand why they made it the way they did. But to basically give you a reason as to why there are these memory problems going on. But since this is one of the only times you see this effect happening, it is a bit redundant. I don't know. If there were more things where you see, oh, something happened, but Joker cannot remember, then I think it would have actually been better, or better setup overall. Not like the way it is right now. Oh well. First off, the investigation team has announced new progress in the research for the Phantom Thieves. Secondly, the opposition party has submitted a vote of no confidence regarding the current cabinet. That along with legislator Shido's plan for a new party, has sparked fears of governmental disbandment. Where are we meeting today? Oh, right, we were never told where we meet up. At the courthouse. Where's that? Hint, the government office district? Kazumigaseki. Indeed. Oh, I've heard of that place. Never been there, but though... Me neither. It's not somewhere normal people usually go. Wow, just looking at that map is impressive. The police department, Ministry of Justice, Public Prosecutor's Office, and Public Security. The Diet Building is right near there too. For real? What kind of scary place are we going to? We won't get caught, right? According to Akechi-kun, our identities haven't been discovered yet. So we are just going to plunge headfirst into enemy territory. Has anyone contacted Akechi? We're going to meet him there. Be on guard, everyone. We'll be heading into a lion's den.
So this is the courthouse. You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking at it.
Okay.
Let's hurry up and get started. Akechi, what did you find out?
I rarely get to see Sai-san directly, but I figured out her course of action. On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
For real?
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
Still, there will be quite a bit of red tape involved. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
I concur. And we should probably get going soon. After all, people like us standing around here is quite unnatural. Well then?
That's...
Huh? What about my smartphone?
This is the model I wanted! You're so lucky! I'm so sorry. Until recently, Futaba was actually well...
It's okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just me.
That's true.
Ooh! I'll send everyone's contacts to you later.
Thanks. Well then, I hope we get along. I'll do my best.
You've got a good personality and good looks? Talk about cheating.
She's praising you, I believe.
Then shall we get started?
We need to figure out what Makoto Sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
A competition, huh? That sounds like Sai-san.
It'd be unbearable if you were put on trial for a reason like that. Although, a competition means it's a match of some sort. Might it be a martial arts ring?
Conditions have not been met. Then perhaps a stadium? Or maybe an arena? Conditions have not been
There are other competitions besides fighting and sports.
Gambling, then! How about a racetrack for horses? Other than that, there's pachinko, but does that count as gambling?
We played cards during the school trip.
Conditions have not been met.
What else is there?
It must be a casino.
Candidate found.
I definitely see Sai-san in you.
Well, it's time we head in then.
Beginning navigation.
Head right past there and keep a low profile.
That's it, huh? What's going on here?
We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we?
Seems like it.
Let's go.
Right.
The courthouse is a casino.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes.
I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention. Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form.
The police station's also part of her work area, though, whenever arrests are made for her cases. I've brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse, but I don't want to go in a station.
That reminds me. He'll need a code name, too.
Codename?
Phantom thieves can't go around using their real names, right? It ain't cool either.
Just for reference, what is everyone else's?
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
What is it, Haru?
Oh, it's nothing.
Then, perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
Are your clothes all black or something?
The reverse, actually. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one.
Why not go with Crow instead?
All right. From here on out, you're Crow.
Got it.
Now then, let's head into the courthouse.
The pronunciation hurt my ears, even though I'm not even Japanese. Karasu reminds me of how Sasuke is pronounced in German. From wow, Naruto. Jackie. Yeah, okay. Let me open the door for you. It's kind of a running gag in the German community. Anime community. Sasuke! But yeah, Karasu is definitely... ouch, to say the least. This is business as usual. First off, we'll need to find an infiltration route. Ladies gang, let's go. We go here? Yeah, good. Well, all hail the site entrances, I guess.
I have something.
Nothing to steal? Sigh. It looks like we'll be able to sneak in from here.
So, this means we're acknowledged as a threat, correct?
Dude, you planning on stealing stuff in that getup?
It just means that's what he thinks a rebel looks like.
No. This is my mental image of a person who sticks to their justice.
Well, I think your mask is more apt for piercing rather than sticking. That aside, the people in here look completely normal.
But we're in a flashy casino. There's no doubt this is a palace.
Oh, right. Crow doesn't know too much about cognitive beings, does he?
Ah, yes. In addition to similar topography, cognitive people exist based on the ruler's perceptions.
That probably didn't make much sense because all the fancy terms he was using, huh?
In essence, since these look like real people, Sai-san's view of others is surprisingly undistorted. Considering what I see before me, it's difficult to believe it is not actually a real casino.
Not all cognitions are normal, though. In Futaba and Okumura's palaces, we had to battle them. People may look normal, but we should be careful. Particularly of those in positions of power.
Is this what you have to go through every time?
That's right.
This is a first for me. I'm somewhat nervous.
Just don't slow us down, Crow.
I will not allow that to happen.
Okay, it's time we head inside. Our deadline for this infiltration is November 20th. Any later and we'll get caught in reality. Of course, we'll need to secure an infiltration route before we send out the calling card. As always.
So the calling card wasn't merely for show? It's a necessary step?
Will you please stop interrupting?
My apologies.
Well then, let's go.
I feel somewhat nervous.
Well then, let us begin by securing our route. There's treasure over there. Yay! Oh. So many stealable items. Okay, I need to go back. Damn it. I definitely need to listen to all the palace sounds again. But I think Size is one of my favorite. Pieces. It is sounding so bad.
Welcome. Come on out, you petty thieves.
She can see us?
You're after the treasure, are you not? Come on down and I will tell you where it is.
What? We're not going to fall for a trick like that.
It's not a lie. I only wish to do this fair and square. You aren't going to run, are you?
We should do as she says. There is no point in hiding any longer.
Well. Hello there, Sai.
So you've come. The treasure is located on the manager's floor at the highest point of this building.
Why are you telling us this?
It's as I said before. I wish to go about this in the fairest manner possible. First, I ask that you come up to my location. We will continue this there.
Damn it! Over there!
It seems we'll be able to use that elevator to reach higher floors. Come, Joker. Let us pursue her. Let us get after her, Joker.
Okay. Let me steal everything first. Blocked. And this as well, right? Let me.
Joker.
Me. Okay. Anything else I can steal?
Oh, a treasure chest!
What? Oh. Thanks! One of the only times I'm actually thankful that they always cry out, a treasure chest! Joker! Look!
It's somewhere.
Because I would have probably at least missed it the first time. I went to, here's the beginning.
Authentication required. Please insert your member's card.
Member's card?
Perhaps it bears relation to a players' club of sorts.
I can't handle your technical speak. Just give me it straight.
Casinos typically have a membership system called a players' club. Some locations even have areas cordoned off for particular ranks of player. Considering the setup of this place, I thought things may be similar here.
That'll make this shit simple. Come on, let's join this player thingy.
I would agree with you, but
A shadow!
Oh,
as I
no.
expected, registration will not be such a simple matter.
She must be daring us to challenge the security of this place to make it to her.
Here it comes!
No need to worry. I'll handle this. I need to prove my worth to you after all.
Will you be alright?
Who knows? I would estimate that you all won't even have to step in and help, though.
Hey. Could you maybe calm down from your high horse?
Well then, let us begin. Don't worry, you can leave this one to me. Take them down, Robin Hood! Persona!
You sure? One second.
I knew their opponent is
Didn't
strong.
I have him already?
Persona!
Didn't I have the cruel? Whatever it's called.
Let's make this quick. Now, Robin! Very clever.
Persona!
Well, let's try the other side.
Persona!
Maybe then. Okay, verdict, too weak. I want my girls team back. You're not bad. And I am capable of much more. Now then, let us deal with the shadows quickly. Wait. Does it sound like we're gonna get ambushed based on what we heard earlier?
You're right.
I agree. I'd like to deal with them as quick as we can. But now that we have an infiltration route, I'd suggest we return for now and prepare. Very well. I trust your experience and judgment. Let us do that. Game, are you really kidding me right now? Didn't we have literally a day of preparation before going into, because Makoto said, yeah, no, I can't. Let's do this another time. So it was postponed for another day. And now we're in here for 2 minutes and then we're out because we have an infiltration route. Let's go. Today was truly one surprise after another. I hope we continue to thrive in our work together. Agreed. We will need to explain the steps we take, though. That is unnecessary. First, we secure an infiltration route, then send the calling card, correct? In doing so, the core of the ruler's distorted desires will manifest into a physical form. By taking that core, the change of heart will be triggered. Can you make it any more obvious, Akechi? Continue, go on. I deduce the steps would be something along those lines? Right. You deduce that. A+? It ain't as easy as it sounds. Don't underestimate this shit. Ryuji, you wouldn't know. You only joined in the first palace and then nevermore. I am not underestimating anything, I assure you. By the way, Nijima-san. Nijima-san's shadow seemed really confident. Yes, there's no knowing what may await. Let's continue cautiously. Very well. You will let me know when you enter the palace, yes? If I feel like it. Come now, there is no need for hostility. I will simply have to come to LeBlanc every day in that case. That's enough for now. Let's prepare, well, for the coming task. Ah, yes, my apologies for somewhat derailing this conversation. We will be counting on you, Akechi. Failure is not an option here. Yes, I'll do my best to live up to all of your expectations.
The crucial moment's finally here. Give it all you've got.
Sure thing.
Okay.
This is a rare opportunity. Let's steal Nijima's heart. Things have really soured. There's even a bounty on you guys. But I seriously believe the Phantom Thieves are innocent. By the way, I changed up the survey question. It's already up in flames though. It's a problem for me too if people don't think the Phantom Thieves are heroes. Just try and clear the stigma on your name as soon as you can, okay? I'm counting on you.
So people are turning on us even in his survey? Our popularity is really at an all-time low.
Yeah, I still don't understand it, but okay.
Oh!
Do I have a DVD to watch? Oh, I forgot.
Oh!
Let me save because I'm really, really bad at these mini games. Reminds me. Pinkies?
Wow!
One again? Ah, it's him, right. Moon and sun, I guess it means they're ready 24/7. No, I think I have everything. Thank you. Okay.
Oh!
Play a game. Gutsy more knowledgeable. Retro boxing. Was that just punching, eh? Think. Gambler Goemon. Could make you more charming. Okay, this is shorter, I guess.
Okay.
Let's start up the legend of Gumbler Goemon. So this game is about a notorious thief who fell into the depths of hell.
Oh!
Wait, something appeared up ahead. Is that a demon? So the deceitful thief who ravaged the world above has shamelessly entered this infernal domain. I shall show you the horrors of hell. At least I would, but it would be boring to treat the famous Goemon the same as any old person. Instead, we shall use the 2 dice in my hand to play a little game. I call it odds or evens. It sounds like we just have to beat this demon at a dice game. First, you'll have to choose either even or odd. Even means numbers like 2, 6, and 8, while odd means numbers like 3, 7, and 11. After you choose, I will roll the dice. If you guess the result correctly, you will win. Otherwise, you lose. And that's all there is to it. Do you understand the rules? Absolutely. Well then, what is your choice? Odd or even? Place your bet. I think my odds with even are actually higher if I'm not completely off. I'm not sure how many dice are being thrown, but if it's 2, the lowest number you can get is 2. So you have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. As for odd, you do not get 1, since with 2 dice there is no 1. So it's 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. So it's 1 less chance to get. So let's go even. Interesting choice. You will win if the number is even. Well, let's find out the results. Yes. Oh. A 1 and a 3. Even.
Oh!
Nice, you got it right.
Yes!
You won the bet. What incredible luck. I should have expected nothing less of the famous Goemon. It's your win. Continue forth. Hey, the demon's gone and the gate opened. It looks like you can move onwards now.
Okay.
You somehow managed to clear the stage. I love that attitude you had. Your persistence is so cool.
Nice.
Well, it's starting to get late. Let's head to sleep soon, okay? Sad. The time has finally come. No matter what happens, we have to change her heart. But don't get too hasty. Yes, I understand. We may all have our own unique way of doing things, but we should just proceed forward as usual. As usual? I'm mostly telling myself that. I'm honestly not sure I'll be able to remain calm this time. That's why I ask that you lend me your help.
Hey!
There's no need to get too worked up about this, right? Take as much time as you need to get ready. Anything goes as long as it helps out our mission. You have our trust. You are our leader after all.
Okay.
Let's make sure this plan is a success. The plan for changing Cyanichima's heart has begun. Try to steal your target's heart by the deadline. Okay, now go to Akihabara real quick.
Oh! Oh!
give the traveler what he wants. PG Georgie. Oh, wow, we actually used up quite a lot of money. A truly fascinating product. Okay. Shinya! Come to the arcade today so we can play. No one here is worth my time. Shinya seems to be waiting for you at the arcade. Wanna go see him? Okay, hurry up. Got a phantom thief strap this time from the capsule toy machine in the back alley. It costs 500 yen each time, so I can play blah blah. So I wanna train. Yeah. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna have Shinya teach you how to shoot? Sure. Maybe I should invite him to explore Nakamichi Street with me. Invite him. Wow, so you know about it too. I really want to check it out. Okay, then let's end training early today and head over there.
Hey!
So many people. There's tons of foreigners here too. It's like a festival. Do you think it's like this every day? What are we gonna do here, Akira-san? I'm not interested in temples. I was supposed to be invited to Disneyland. I have no idea. Walk around and eat? I think he likes eating, right? My voice is so dead. Huh? Really? I thought we were going to the temple. Oh, I smell something good. I figured it out, right? I haven't been able to eat lunch at school lately, which sucks. You're really nice, Akira-san. Thanks for bringing me here. Hey, what should we eat first? Ningyoyaki? Dango? Let's see who can eat the most.
Later.
Sure. You're back. Well, how do I put this? I'm glad you made it home. Thanks, Sojido. Yo, Ikachi, what is it? You got any idea who the true culprit might be? Oh yeah, you said you saw a masked guy, right? I wanted to ask about that too. Did you really see him? The masked guy's gotta be the true culprit, right? If this so-called true culprit is acting alone, then there can be no mistake about it. I see. The next question is, who is the masked man? Unfortunately, I do not know that much. You're useless. He was pretty on the nose about it so far. That is quite harsh. Oh, you're making me blush. That wasn't a compliment. At this point, I have yet to even grasp any clues. But once this is dealt with, I will surely capture him. I promise you that. We'll be counting on you. Perfect. Leave it to me. It may sound somewhat odd for me to say this, but I am an exceptional detective. I assure you, I will catch this culprit. Look forward to it.
He doesn't have any clues, but he's confident enough to say he can definitely catch the guy.
Sorry, I still do not understand why he's so trusted and why the police would work with a teenager. Solve cases. We are not... Okay, it is fiction, but still... I don't think in reality there would be many adults willing to work with a teenager and give them sensible information, sensitive information about a case to work with. But oh well, I guess we have Detective Conan right here. I mean, more so, oh wow, Shinichi Kudo, or what is he called? Forgot. The other one. He doesn't have any clues, but he's confident enough to say he can definitely catch the guy.
No wonder he's a star detective. Even the way he talks about these things is different from us.
Totally paid attention. I'm too tired. Okay, okay. My twins are broken anyway. But let's complete the next. Next one. What do I need again? La Chassis. La Kisses with Tetraja. Let's see if I can make them with what I have currently. Flauta Snow. Phoenix Snow. Santa no. Nakashukun? Go away, you stupid ant. Thank you. Loch Ness is there. Sandman and Toth. Ah, okay. I see. Do I have... I for sure have not Tarukaja. I don't have Tetraja. Really? Damn it. I definitely should use Gimel. It's such a waste of personas if I do it the way they want me to. Okay,
Time
let's
for some
see.
rehabilitation. Let's execute to a world beyond this one.
Sure thing. Do have principality. You don't even know it anymore. Good job, me. Okay, I need a different approach. Yeah, that's the fusion guide. Jackson. Clothern region, Anubis and Phoenix, Olaf and Clothern, Thunderbird. If I itemize,
They will be reborn anew.
Principality. No. Bad. Snow Queen's Whip. Okay.
You change your mind? You'd like to read the compendium? These are the paths you have walked.
No, not lock.
This persona?
Okay. So if I get rid of my current principality, get this one, I get Tedraja. But I don't really want to lose my current one. But
Time for some rehabilitation. Let's execute him. Fusion.
okay, it's fine. Can I?
Finished for now. Time for some rehabilitation. Some modification, huh? It appears it will become something protective.
Impalpable happens. Oh god. Oh. Well, it doesn't hurt, I guess.
Behold it now. Be reborn.
Thank you.
Let's execute him. To a world beyond this one.
Sure thing. Valkyrie. Ah, reminds me. What's the next one? Hackathon Paris. Lilum with Anzu. Lilum high enough.
You change your mind?
Okay, let's
Justine,
get
these are the paths you have walked. Is this what you want?
Let's just hope that my Lilum has the skills I'm supposed to know. I fear
Time for some rehabilitation. You
anymore.
wish to perform an execution. Now choose.
Lilum. Yes, you still know it. Good.
Will this truly help you? Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
What's yours? Cluster mouth. Increase the amount of HP restored to soul. I guess. Okay, we need this. Dodge plus. bad. Oh, well.
It will receive my.
Yeah. Rebellion. I feel slightly teased. Okay, what is rebellion? Increases chance of critical for one ally for 3 turns. Fortified Moxie increases critical rate during an ambush. Meh. Don't really care. Don't really get ambushed, after all. Okay, still need to get rid of one more.
They will be reborn. Power requires sacrifice.
Yeah, shush. Need to think. Tango? No, just level-wise. Oh no, not strengthen. Not strengthen. Strengthen. Sure.
Is that enough?
This is what it. Let these powers unite.
I'm sorry. Okay. Shadow Dome. Interesting.
You change your mind? Justine.
No.
Breed here.
Okay. So, Anzu again. Right? Oh, no. Sandman and Principality. Damn it.
Is this a fees? This is your power.
Gimme. Sandman.
Is this what you want? You'll withdraw. This is your power. Done already?
No.
What?
I'm not done.
The inmate you wish to now choose. Do you really need this? Select the skills you'd like to inherit. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Try to make you blessed. Okay. First, though, I need Hydraja. Damn it. No, then let's make it like this. Hydraja, sharp student. Doesn't really matter, but I wanted.
It will receive. Then let us begin.
Okay, sidewall. Now, give me...
You change your mind, Justine.
No.
You have. These are the paths you have walked.
Now give me answer again.
Is this what you'll withdraw? This is your power. Time for some rehabilitation. Let's fusion. Do you really need this? Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Channel hypnosis.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
All right.
It will receive my.
There we go. Not full Okay, now
You change your mind. Done already? What?
Let's talk.
Do you need something? Now.
I will verify the status of your penal labor.
It would seem.
I see you brought us lechisis with tetraja. Looks like you're getting the hang of this. Well, that's another assignment done. Alright, let's keep moving to the next task before things get all messy like last time. No difficult questions, Justine. Just give him his assignment.
Yes.
Her. Understood.
What?
Oh, what's with you? You're not usually this cooperative. I have no intention of abandoning my duty, but I would like to know the truth of the situation. After all, we possess a mysterious list which seems to have foretold the current state of affairs. Who wrote it? Why do I recognize the penmanship? Why does observing growth feel nostalgic? And beyond that, what was the true intent of its creator?
Yeah.
I thought I said no difficult questions. To be honest, though, I have arrived at a hypothesis.
What?
You know the answer. We managed the inmate's power via several arcana, which symbolize the mystic nature of this world. In truth, the encounter we share with her is represented by the strength arcana. Strength represents great power, a mighty will, and the awakening of the unknown. Sounds about right. Caroline, in our interaction, has the inmate been the only one to have had something awaken within her? Perhaps therein lies the answer. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, damn it. Why do I feel so weird? Let's not interrupt. Although, this next task is gonna be the 8th one, there aren't too many left on the list. You've come this far, inmate. I hope you see it through. If you do so, the answer will surely become clear. And, you're more than just some random schmuck to us now. You're the only one who can find the answer we're looking for. You got that, inmate? I feel like my bond with Caroline Justine is growing deeper. Yay!
Alright. Listen up, inmate.
Okay, next. You've only gotta bring us one more persona before you can get another reward. Now then, I will give you your next assignment. We would like you to harbor a Hekanton Cheris with the skill Vazkunda within you. You got that?
Oh, it would seem.
I see you have brought us the requested persona.
See? You can do it.
You managed to do all 3 assignments and you didn't once try to give up. Not bad. Not many tasks left. We might be getting close to finding out the hidden goal behind all this list. You know, thanks to you, I'm actually starting to look forward to seeing what happens. Your attitude has shifted quite considerably, Caroline. I see now that the harsh mask you wear during the fusion ritual is nothing more than a facade. What? Perhaps in your heart you have longed for the day the inmate would come to fuse the specified personas. That's not true. What about you, Justine? You've been awfully chatty lately. I suppose you're correct. I've never heard you laugh before, Justine. We have both clearly changed quite a bit recently. Perhaps my hypothesis is true after all.
Yes.
We have thought that if we were to complete the list, we would bring the light to light the intent of its creator. We have overseen the inmate all the while considering the changes that have begun to appear within her. However, can it truly be said that the inmate is the only one who has changed? The completion of these tasks has also had a great impact on both my consciousness and my memories. No way. Are you trying to say the list isn't supposed to change the inmate, but rather ourselves? I have no proof of that. However, if this list represented the will of our master, why has it fallen into our hands and not remained in his? This has got to be some kind of joke. You're telling me somebody made it so they could change us? But why? Let's interrupt! What's happening? I can hear a voice in my head. Wait, I recognize this voice. Caroline? What seems to be the matter? You are behaving quite abnormally. Does something trouble you? Our apologies, Master. Is the inmate proving to be too horrible a subject for you? No, the fault does not lie with her. If you must reprimand anyone, let it be us. Caroline? I see. Very well. Continue onwards with her rehabilitation. Our deepest apologies for the brief loss of composure. Now then, as you have completed 3 tasks, let us bestow upon you the next reward. We will now grant you access to the guillotine booster. Think of it as a way to increase the number of personas you can make with the group guillotine. Plus, now you can form some extra strong fusions using 5 or 6 personas. You should be able to figure it out with some effort, inmate. I mean, you've come this far, right? We expect that you will put its services to good use. Thanks, ladies. I feel like my bond with Caroline and Justine is growing deeper. Guillotine booster increases the possible fusions of personas on the throat guillotine.
Alright.
So I guess we've changed, huh? That much is clear. Strength, the 11th arcana, which near evenly splits the major 22. The awakening of the unknown, a solitary woman calmly coming to face a lion. Caroline, let us assign the inmate his next task before we discuss this matter any further. If this list is meant to change us, that change must surely be important. Fine. Alright, inmate, it's time for your new task. Oh, and your next reward is gonna be incredible, so you've gotta do 2 tasks before you can have it.
Listen well.
Accordingly, the next one shall be the most difficult you have faced to this point.
Farewell.
On to the first assignment before your next reward. Try to harbor bugs with some Ramakan within you. We'll be waiting for you. Though I know you won't give up, just 'cause it's hard. Okay, let's save
this.
and end it here. I don't know why, but I'm really, really tired today, and I'm close to just falling asleep right here. And that would be a bit uncomfortable. No! So, yeah, saving it is, and let's continue tomorrow. Thankfully, we're almost done with all the cutscenes, so if we aren't really, I can't remember. I don't think there are any more major cutscenes coming in the next few days. So we should be fine. But yeah, as always, thanks for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.